There's how do you protect your mental and emotional space? How do you
Mhm.
avoid getting into that physical altercation in the first place? And
Mhm.
that's where the empowerment self-defense model comes in. It's called a think, yell, run, fight, tell, and it
Mm.
really focuses on situational awareness, using things like your language, tone, and posture,
Mhm.
understanding how to escape danger, not just fight back, but like how do you get away? If you can run away, run away. 85% of women who run away get away. A lot of times the perpetrators are looking for an easy, compliant victim. They're
Mhm.
not looking for somebody to fight back. There's
Mhm.
a whole statistic on that. So you think you use situational awareness, you use your language, tone, and posture, you run, and then if none of that works, how do you physically get out of this situation? And I always thought that like if I fought back, if I was ever attacked because I was a martial artist and I was great at sparring, that I was going to do some like super cool ninja shit, right? And I was just going to like totally
Yeah.
like, yeah, like
Yeah.
side kick and spinning hook kick and, all these fancy things that you see in like martial arts movies. But the
Yeah.
reality is, when I was attacked by my ex boyfriend and abuser, I used the basic technique of a palm strike, which is opening your hand and using the palm of your hand as a weapon, and that is how I survived. There was no like spinning round jump, twirling kicks. It was very basic moves. I grabbed his Adam's apple, I pulled it, I broke his nose with my hand, like then I punched the hell out of him. But it wasn't until I got out of he was choking me, just so your listeners know. That's a lot of times that's what men will do when they're trying to like make you listen. And so when what I teach is I teach very basic moves that women can go home and practice with their spouse or with their friends so that when the time comes, if they have to use it, they're not trying to remember something fancy. Their
Mhm.
body just responds, and their body responds by hitting in the eyes, the nose, or the throat, because most of the time, if you're not bear hugged from behind, you are either choked or your wrist is grabbed. Like those are the two main ones. Sometimes your hair will be grabbed. A lot of these techniques can be used in any of those situations. And oh, real quick,
Yeah.
finally, the fifth one, because I didn't grab it, is tell. It's what do you do if something happens to you? Most of the time, women are not taught what to do that. So by the time we come into that, it's trauma, right? We're
Yeah.
traumatized. We don't know what to do.